Okay, so now we're going to go back into that daily events log template and see how we can enhance it so that it supports multiple different events or different job types contributing to the daily events log. So the first thing that we would do is insert a column which represents the event type. And then we can go into the data group back in Connect, and we can insert a column here, and we can tag on an asterisk here, which means that the expression we're about to add is not going to be evaluated as a tag. It's just going to be put as literal text alongside the data. So we'll say mixer, so that as we go in and we add another group for extruder events, and each one's inserting kind of below and above each other, we'll be able to tell that this row came from a mixer event versus this one coming from an extruder event. So we'll go back in and add a new group under the PLC connector. And this time I'm going to take the KPIs from the extruder machine, but I'm also going to take the same production KPIs that I took in the mixer group, so that these 4 tags will be different based on the event, but the production data is always going to be the same tag value, regardless of which event is being updated. Now we'll insert one there, and we'll do extruder. We can save that. We'll call this one daily events log extruder. And then we'll close the group, and we'll add it in the same location as the other one with inserted and down. Now, the problem we have now is when the cycle stop tag triggers the report to update, both of these are actually going to insert data, which isn't what we want. We want only one to insert based on which trigger tag is ultimately going to update the report. In other words, we want only the mixer data when the mixer trigger updates the report, and only the extruder data when that trigger tag updates the report. So we handle that using the group number. So we'll use connection group 1 for mixer and connection group 2 for extruder. Now while I'm here, I'm also going to add some data filters on here as well, so that we can display the report with only one event type or the other if we wanted to. I'm going to save it, and it's asking me to archive the current report for today, which I'll say yes, so that these layout changes we're making right now can come into effect. And then I'm going to go into the schedule, and I'm going to modify things a bit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the cycle stop event to updating the worksheet group 1. That's our mixer event group. Then I'm going to add another action here. Let's say we just have a cycle stop 2 tag, hypothetically. That one's going to update group number 2. So now if I save the schedule and I say have a couple of mixer events, then I have an extruder event, a couple of extruder events. Then I go back and I have another mixer event again. And I go check out the results of the report. Here's our new report. It has all the different events that we updated. They're labeled mixer and extruder. By the way, they're going into a monthly file here on a daily sheet for the 27th. And I can actually also filter them so that if I wanted to say only show extruder events or mixer events, I could do that as well. And we could expand this concept using additional connection groups in the template. We've only got connection groups 1 and 2 in there right now, but if we had 15 different events updating this report, we could have 15 different connection group numbers, and we could have 15 different conditions which update the report on the schedule. So in a nutshell, that's basically how you can handle event-based reporting, where the event doesn't represent a discrete report, but rather a contribution to a time-based report. And we can also do that with all kinds of different disparate events that may be contributing into that report.